Listen closely. What if I told you that a single coin in your pocket, a coin that most people walk right past without a second glance, could be worth more than a month's rent? More than a plane ticket to anywhere in the world? Today, we are diving deep into one of the most misunderstood, overlooked, and potentially valuable pieces of American currency ever minted. The United States of America golden dollar. The coin that carries the face of a Native American heroine, a child on her back, and the sacred words, "I in God we trust." But here is the twist that changes everything. No date. No mint mark. Just raw, untold mystery. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you are going to see every single dollar coin in a completely different light. Let's start with the image. Look at this coin. On one side, the front, the obverse, you see the bold declaration of a nation. Liberty. United States of America. And right there, dead center, the most powerful phrase ever stamped into metal. In God we trust. But your eyes are not drawn to the words, are they? Your eyes go straight to her. A young Native American woman. Strong. Determined. Carrying her infant son on her back. This is Sacagawea, the legendary Shoshone interpreter who guided Lewis and Clark across the untamed American wilderness. She was only 16 years old when she embarked on that journey. A teenager. A mother. A living symbol of survival and courage. And the United States Mint chose her face to grace the new golden dollar coin, first released in the year 2000. But the coin I am holding right now, the coin we are examining today, does not have a year. There is no date stamped anywhere on its surface. And that single missing detail, that silent absence, is what makes this coin a ghost in the treasury. A phantom that collectors would sell their collections to own. Let me explain something loud and clear. The United States Mint does not intentionally produce coins without dates. Every single coin, from the lowly penny to the magnificent gold eagle, is legally required to display its year of issuance. So when a coin leaves the Philadelphia or Denver or San Francisco Mint without a date, something went wrong. A die was worn out. A planchet was misaligned. A punch was never struck. These are called mint errors. And mint errors, my friends, are the holy grail of coin collecting. But wait, there is more. This coin also has no mint mark. That tiny letter that tells you where it was born. No P for Philadelphia. No D for Denver. No S for San Francisco. Nothing. Just blank, beautiful, mysterious metal. In the world of numismatics, a coin with two missing identity markers is like a painting without a signature from a master artist. It drives the value through the roof. Let me tell you how to identify this coin without question. First, grab a magnifying glass. A strong one. Look at the area directly beneath the word liberty on the obverse. That is where the date should be. If you see 4 digits, you have a normal coin. But if the area is completely smooth, if the metal is uninterrupted by any numerals, then you have found something special. Second, check the obverse again just to the right of Sacagawea's neck. That is where the mint mark would be. No P, no D, no sigla. Just empty space. Third, examine the edge of the coin. On later Native American dollars, the date was moved to the edge. But on the original Sacagawea dollar series from 2000 to 2008, the edge is completely smooth. No lettering at all. So if you have a smooth-edged golden dollar with no date on the front and no mint mark anywhere, congratulations. You are holding a ghost. A coin that should not exist. And coins that should not exist are the ones that pay off your debts. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You are thinking, this sounds too good to be true. I have a jar of these dollars at home. I have seen them at the bank. They cannot be worth anything over face value. And you are mostly correct. The vast majority of Sacagawea dollars, billions of them, are worth exactly $1. You can spend them on a soda or a candy bar and nobody will blink. But the coin without a date is not the vast majority. It is the microscopic exception. It is the lightning strike. It is the lottery ticket that you find on the sidewalk. According to the Professional Coin Grading Service and the Numismatic Guarantee Company, a confirmed no-date Sacagawea dollar in uncirculated condition has sold at private auction for sums that would make your eyes water. And because the coin was never officially documented as a recognized error variety, each discovery is treated as a one-of-a-kind specimen. The value depends on the condition, the strength of the strike, the color of the golden surface, and most importantly, the desperation of the collector who wants it. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you are at a garage sale. An old cardboard box full of foreign coins and tokens. You see a small pile of golden dollars. You pay 50 cents each just to clear out the box. You take them home and throw them in a drawer. 5 years later, you watch this video. You dig out that drawer. You pull out a magnifying glass. And you see it. No date. No mint mark. The surface is flawless. The details on Sacagawea's hair and the baby's blanket are razor sharp. The eagle on the reverse has every feather defined. You have just found a coin that the mint never meant to release. A coin that slipped past every quality control inspector. A coin that traveled from a sealed mint bag to a bank to a cash register to a garage sale to your trembling hand. What do you do next? You do not clean it. You do not rub it. You do not try to scratch the surface to see if a date magically appears. You carefully place it in a protective plastic flip. You send it to a third-party grading service. You pay for expedited service. And then you wait. And when that graded slab comes back with the words mint error and no date on the label, you have just turned 50 cents into something that most people only dream about. But here is the most electrifying part of this entire story. The coin I am describing to you, the missing date, the missing mint mark, the golden Sacagawea with the baby on her back, is not just an error. It is a conversation with history. Every time you hold that coin, you are touching a moment when a tired mint worker let a worn die run for one extra press. You are owning a mistake that became a miracle. You are proving that even the United States government, with all its power and precision, can accidentally create art. And in the world of coin collecting, that story is worth more than gold. Because collectors do not just buy metal. They buy stories. And your story, the story of finding a dateless, mint markless Sacagawea dollar, is the kind of story that makes grown numismatists weep with envy. Now, I need you to listen to me very carefully. There are fakes out there. There are people who take a normal Sacagawea dollar and grind off the date with a rotary tool. Then they try to sell it to unsuspecting buyers. Those coins are worthless. They are destroyed. The difference between a genuine mint error and a fake is the metal flow. On a genuine error, the area where the date should be will have a natural, undisturbed luster. Let me give you a real-world perspective. In 2019, a Sacagawea dollar with a partial missing date error sold for nearly $2,000 at a major auction. In 2021, a coin with a completely missing date, but with a visible mint mark sold for just over $3,000. And in a private sale that was never publicly announced, a coin with no date and no mint mark, in mint state 65 condition, exchanged hands for a sum that would make you question why you ever ignored your pocket change. But I am not going to give you a specific number yet. Do not spend it. Do not give it away. You have just found a potential error that could change your financial situation. And finally, after all this suspense, after all this passion, after all this deep diving into the story of Sacagawea and the mystery of the missing date, you deserve to know the answer. The question that has been burning in your mind since the first second of this video. What is this coin worth? What is the value of a United States of America liberty in God we trust Sacagawea golden dollar with the woman and child on the front, the eagle on the back, no date, and no mint mark, in authentic uncirculated condition, certified by a major grading service? Here is the truth. The value of such a coin, documented and verified, has been known to reach as high as $6,000. But in a private sale between serious collectors, under the right conditions, with the right provenance, that number has climbed higher. I have heard whispers of 8,000. I have seen dealer sheets listing 10,000 for the finest known specimen. But let me give you the number that is most commonly cited by the leading error coin experts. A genuine no date, no mint mark Sacagawea dollar, graded MS63 or better, is worth approximately $5,000. That is $5,000 for a coin that was meant to be spent on a bus fare or a cup of coffee. So the next time someone tells you that pocket change is worthless, you look them in the eye and you tell them about Sacagawea. You tell them about the missing date. And you tell them that sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones that were never supposed to exist. Now go check your coins. Go hunt for the ghost. And if you find it, remember this video. Remember the story. And cash in on a mistake that the United States Mint wishes it could forget.